get fate, I'll take the three. I'm about my pay. They want my way, I'm getting paid. I'm charged up, that's triple A, double digit J. At 23, mixed with Minute Maid. A flea, you got a problem, you could catch this fate. Just take a seat, I'm about my bread like a bakery. I've been the best, that's for the set. I'm Chef Boyardee. From the Midwest, that's to the death. Ain't no around me. They bout that like. They gotta eat, I feed my fam with this rap. No script, no acting. When we see that action, round of applause. Standing ovation, I stand over you hating because if we gotta crash them, see the for the occasion, I'm a boss though, and I'm content with my ways for what it costs. I'm about my business in every way, can't take no loss. I'ma keep winning into that day. I'm Wi-Fi, throwing up billions right in my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my sweat.
A lot. Getting out here, getting the feel for the game again. It's been a while since we played 5-on-5, so getting the feel for that, getting my feet under myself, and then having fun with a crowd and the people in the crowd, and people yelling and cheering on big plays, things like that. It's been good to hear. So I've enjoyed it.
How's the summer league experience been for you?
It's been fun. I mean, my first look at a little bit of NBA action, NBA plays, and just playing against the other guys that are NBA players. It's been fun for me, just learning the game, being a sponge.
Everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Spurs. Guys, kind of a battle there. They pulled out a 4-point win, though.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wing. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Thomas in at the 1. Now here's Thomas. Crowder finds Bridges. Now here's Ayton. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Lynn. And he makes good on the layup. At this point of the year, what's the main thing Brent, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
I think at this point, the foundation that you've laid should be there. So now what you try to do is schematically, maybe you go through some different defensive coverages. You try some different combinations of players to make sure that guys can make that adaptability quick enough that if that becomes part of a playoff scheme, you're ready for it.
Now here's Lee. Here's Dawson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now Booker. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Dawson gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Booker. And he gets the bucket.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
Now here's Bridges. Crowder kicks to Thomas. The pass to Ayton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
The Suns making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Lee passes to Dawson. There's Wynn with the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there?
It's a great...
Okay. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And shot on the way. Unable to get that one. And stolen by Jordan. And it's blocked. And they're on the break. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got the fast break chance. And the foul on the closer. That's his first foul. The Wizard, he's checked in for shake and bake. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Ayton, the pass to Jordan. Outside Thomas. Here's Booker. Jordan trying to free himself up. That's good from Booker on the assist by Thomas.
Devin Booker showing a nice touch around the rim.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to the Wizard. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suns trail by 8. Booker with it. Shot up 2 there.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Over to the wing. Pass to Lee. Here's Dawson. He's covered by Ayton. Here's Mr. Perfect. Off target from three-point range. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. Here's Booker. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's the break. Here's the Wizard. Lee trying to get open. But they recover it. Ballard passes to Lee. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Dawson. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
That's what he gives you. A big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
There's a minute left in the first. Smith finds Sharge. And there's the call on Boss. That is his first foul of the game. From deep, Johnson comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Money. Pass to Raymond. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closer to the inside. Here's Smith, and it's blocked. And they're moving it up. Here's Boss. Sweet little floater.
And their offense offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Suns trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Chen passes to the whistle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Number 7. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's the home team sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Smith is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Bailey in at the 2. A moment now to check out some numbers for him. Here's Money. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Rain Man. Here's the General. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Suns trail by 16. Johnson, the pass to Booker. Johnson, wide open. He fires. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
The General, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Bailey. He's covered by Fresh. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Down low. Here's 10. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Takes the 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Here's Johnson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter. Johnson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Chen passes to Rain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Saric. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Like, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down. And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside Thomas. The shot from the low post is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's the kid, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
And he makes the first.
52 seconds.
Good on both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside Jordan. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here we go for the finish. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 17. Jordan kicks to Bridges. There's the triple. They get it again.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
The kid passes to Ballard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
At the line. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Both good from the line that time. Suns trail by 17. Right side, Thomas fires from deep. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. And here are the Suns now. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Outside Crowder. It's tipped. Second shot opportunity. Here's Bailey. Goes up again. Ballard with the rebound. Baller's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Crowder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Booker, he's checked in for Phoenix. 44 seconds left in the first half. Here's the Wizard, and yes, it's good. The Wizards got 7.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Jordan, and there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. The pass to Ballard. To the middle. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the home team with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action after this. 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first, taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They run their offense to precision, and the difference in field goal percentage, it's right them.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at the closer in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Lee out there with Dawson. Then there's Baller. Then there's Shake and Bake. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the point.
Booker, a fantastic shooter. When he's got his feet underneath him, he's one of the best in the league.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Booker and Bridges are the wing. Andre out there with Jake Crowder. And it's Thomas in at the point.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Crowder. Back to Thomas. Ayton inside. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Crowder. Villar with the rebound. Always got his 5th rebound. Oh, that was huge!
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Passes to Bridges. Now Crowder. He dishes it to Booker. A baseline J. Villar with the rebound. Baller's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to Villar. Over Ayton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Smith checked in for Jay Crowder. And it's Johnson in for Mikal Bridges. The kid passes to Fresh. Here's Rain Man. Goes back up. The general. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skill.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun. Getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Sharge checked in for DeAndre for 3. They get it back. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. He lobs it up. It's tipped. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for the general.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Thomas. Sharge looking around. Kicks to Booker. Basket counts.
Huge night for Booker and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always is critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And the Suns call time. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed. To have your jersey hanging up in an arena, that was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
People probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And here are the Suns now. There's 1:54 left in the third. Jordan dishes to Thomas. Back to Jordan. 5 on the clock. For 3, Booker. No good that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's the Wizard. Hits it from three-point range. The Wizards got 10 points in the game.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Booker being very active right now on the offensive end. Terrific at getting the defense to knock him around on the way up.
For Phoenix, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Phoenix. Jay Crowder's checked in for Saric, and it's Carter in for Booker. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:03 left to play in the third. It's Jordan on the wing. Count it, good. He has 6.
A big problem in the paint, really. This is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
Pass to the Wizard. Doubled by Bridges. And the pass to Raymond. Here's the Wizard. A three-pointer off the mark. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Passes it to Carter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's the Wizard. It'll count. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the home team riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. You can big out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's the closer. Then there's Baller, and it's Skinny in at the 3.
been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Back to Bridget. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Pass to Skinny. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Belong. And he goes in for the dunk.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And Crowder slams it in.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Here's Mr. Perfect. A shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Mr. Perfect. No good with the layup.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Please check in for Skinny. And then for Phoenix, Smith comes in for Jordan. And Thomas subbed in for Jay Crowder. Poked away. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Pass to Bridges from downtown. Going to go that time. Bridges is on 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Outside, Lynn. He kicks it to Lee. Here's the pass to Dawson. Outside, Lynn. Dishes it to Lee. Inside, Dawson. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys work back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
On the wing, Lee. But they'll get another chance. A second chance effort, and Thomas over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Villar passes to the kid. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Looks for Thomas. Gets it to him. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker with quickness in transition. A guy with that kind of shot getting loose out in the break, that could be trouble.
Here's Dawson. Some solid defense from Ayton.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
To the inside. It's stolen by Smith. And here is Thomas. Here's Booker. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's the kid. He's guarded by Thomas. Nice shot by Lynn.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Timeout called. The Suns. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. You like that? or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed era?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. And he's good on the second. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Booker against Land. Booker the pass to Thomas. And at last they get one to fall.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Suns trail by 18. Oh, that's blocked. Here's the kid. He's covered by 8. The kid passes to Lynn. Sinks the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Dawson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Booker. Softly drops in the floater. 23 points for Devin Booker.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
Pass to the kid. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Phoenix's ball, trailing by 19. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and Lee pulls it down.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Bridges shot. Good.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First free throw is good.
Awesome. At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Suns with the ball. 19-point game. Carter left side. Here's Alexander. He's covered by Fresh. And it's good for 2. Chen passes to Skinny. Tries from 16. Here's Boss. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And so the home crowd leads to a win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by...
We have some more 2K TV fun coming at you on September 10th because we will be in NBA 2K22. Until then, follow us on social media. We're at NBA2K_2KTV, and make sure you send us those highlights using the hashtag 2KTVWow and enjoy the game.
Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to Denver. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now, Golden State's starting five. We've got Tyler Johnson. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. Here's Golden State now. Here's Johnson. It's blocked. And now it's running. He can go all the way. Bucket is good.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. 4-point game. Feeds it to Wiseman. Back to Thompson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up, Clark. Is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play? When to sit?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain.
Dawson gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Johnson surveying the floor. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Yep, it counts. Dawson's got his second basket of the game.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Johnson, the pass to Pascal. Wiggins outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
To the paint. There's Ballard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Down low. Here's Wiseman. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
They grabbed their own miss. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Ballard. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Wiggins. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Drains the three-pointer. Thompson's got 5.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
It's stolen by Wiseman. And it's the Warriors on the break. Johnson can't hit. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wiggins. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here we go. Lead. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
Guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
decide to take their first time out here. So a moment now to see the story for him. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Poole, passes it to Green, kicks it to Thompson. Here's Poole, lets it go from 11. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Boss passes to Rain. Good on the triple.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
The pass to the general, the Wizard. Here's Money. No one near him. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Green. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. The Warriors making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. 1:14 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Green. Shot clock at 6. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. So the wing on the left. Here's Rain Man. And it's good off the back rim and in. Rain Man's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
The teardrop falls in.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
It's hauled in by Diallo. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Poole. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Boss passes to the Wizard. Here's Rain Man. He has 5. Pass to Chen from deep. Again, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he makes both free throws. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first.
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
And so it's the home team bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at it. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 7, setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Wiggins. Tyler Johnson is out there with Diallo. And it's Smailagic in at the 4-man position. The kid, and he dunks it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Wiggins outside. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Poole. Golden State needs to get off a shot. From deep. And no good that time.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
It's the three-point bomb.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Wiggins outside.
Excellent box out there, keeping himself between the man and the basket.
Oh, watch out. Whoa, come on now, throw it down.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish.
And that's what it takes, guys. Athleticism, coordination, and a bunch of confidence and fearlessness.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Johnson outside. Now the basket Poole. Shot to stop the run. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Poole, no good.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
That's the basket. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins can't hit that one. Good D by Lee.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
At the line. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Shake and Bake's checked in for the kid. The Warriors making a switch here. So he gets them both. Warriors trail by 21. Pass to Thompson. Looking to end the run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
The Wizards checked in for Lee. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. With the floater, he lays it in. 9 points for Mr. Perfect.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here is Johnson. He has 5. Passes to Pascal. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Tuesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Money's checked in for Mr. Perfect. Here's Golden State. Johnson outside, and there's the pass to Thompson. Now Green, defended by Lynn, and they're pushing it up. Throws it up. Oh! Where did that come from? Oh! That was beautiful. What a punch. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Rain Man's checked in for Shake and Bake. And then for Golden State, Darius Miller, he's checked in for Eric Pascal. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Johnson.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And Thompson kicks to Rondo. Green deciding where to go with it. There's the dish to Miller. And he gets it to go.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Miller with the double team. Here's Chen. Hands it from downtown. Money's got Feisman.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Feisman with the bucket.
Hey, you can't forget about this now. Rondo's average double-digit assists multiple seasons. As good a passer as any in this league.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Smilagic. Off target from outside. Here's Rain Man. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the home team having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what's your view?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They didn't show enough toughness in the paint, deep. You get dominated in the post, it sets a bad tone. You always want to win that physical battle in the area. Otherwise, you wind up with a score like that.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back. Kevin Harlan. Go.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mr. Perfect.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Mr. Perfect out there with Shake and Bake. And it's the closer. Then there's Smooth. And it's Villar in at the center position. One for the Warriors.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Wiseman the pass to Johnson. Golden State moving it around. And he makes that one. Wiseman's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Villar. And Wiseman comes to help. Out to Lee. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Pulls up. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
Rush is checked in for Dawson. And Golden State also making a change. Poole's checked in. Lynn's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Wiggins against Lee. Shoots from the elbow. Jump shot is good that time. Wiggins has got his first points in this one.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Villar. It's stolen by Johnson. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Johnson outside. Pass to Wiggins.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on James Wiseman.
At the line, number 4. At the line for 2.
And the first one goes. And Clark, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time we have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. He dishes it to Wiseman. Poole, the pass to Wiseman. Here's Poole. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green, and it's blocked. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense is a smooth operation. And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
On the wing, Wiggins. It's stolen. One-on-one here. Here's the Wizard. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. The Wizards got 7 points in the game.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Here's Wiggins. That one, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Can they get it? And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Hey, it's a simple game. Just take what the defense allows. Wiggins reads it, smooth with the mid-range stroke. Knock it down.
Rain Man. It's hauled in by Diallo. Wiggins left side. Green breaking loose. And that one's good. Wiggins. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's the Wizard. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Poole. Off target with his three. Poole's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. It's a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Wiggins passes to Poole. Passes it to Green. A floater. Here's Diallo, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. 2 on the clock. A shot by Rondo is no good. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Chen. The putback off on that one. And so it's the home team out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. A moment now to reset the lineups back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. They've got Rain Man. Dawson is out there with Skinny. And there's Money. And it's Boss at center.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off of assists.
Dawson gets the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
It's Jackson with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Here's Dawson. Plays it up and banks it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
To the paint. And there's Jackson on the assist by Rondo.
Not an easy basket for Jackson. He doesn't shoot a really high percentage, but he does make a lot of tough moves.
Dawson. It's hauled in by Diallo. And here's the fast break. And Reggie Jackson again. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Here's Rain Man. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Jackson looking it over. Rondo kicks to Diallo. Outside Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. You go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see and let's go play.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's Jackson. Off with the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Rondo. D right on him. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Yes, that goes in. 16 points for the closer. And it's the Warriors with the ball. There's the pass to Rondo. Villar with the rebound. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Ray, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like going on the floor to what we're seeing now. And there seems to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in essence, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Here's the teardrop. That one's not going to go. Here's Dawson. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Rondo looking around. Ball stolen. Pushing it up. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Fresh. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. The generally's checked in for Dawson.
Number 52.
There's 1:17 left in the 4th. Jackson passes to Bender. Just 5 on the clock. Outside for Jackson. Connects from 3-point range. Jackson's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Boy, you gotta love the unselfish play of Bender. When he sees a teammate wide open, he doesn't hesitate at all to whip the ball over to him.
Shoots the 3, drills the 3-pointer.
Saw the opportunity opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And the basket is good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Miller outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Miller outside. Dishes it to Jackson. Here's the floater. And they pick up 2.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And he banks in the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll do it, folks.